Howdy there, folks. This is Second Storm. Got another episode of Final Fantasy XIV for you. Went ahead and unlocked Sistasha, the first dungeon, and I'm queued for it. I decided to start the video queued for it, considering as a DPS, that DPS wait time is no joke. It says 8 minutes when I started. It said 6 minutes, so it's just how it goes. So, gotta find something to do to keep me busy and you guys entertained while we wait. So, got my little Girl Scout outfit going on here. I think it's adorable. I came up with some glams that I'm gonna use. So I got the Girl Scout thing, and all I did was just get the green beret, which I got from opening up the, I guess it might have been the Glamour quest, or maybe the Dying quest, outside the Waking Sands. And I dyed my Lalafell gear. I think it's pretty cute. And I got the Lalafell wristbands. Thought I might have used something else. This one, there's a story to it. I call this my rich kid bandit glam. And it just cracked me up. It came about by accident on my main. I don't know what happened, but I had this glam going on. Put the little bandana, little scarf thing with it. And I was like, she looks like a little rich kid who's a bandit. Like, I put this on and I sneak into people's houses in the housing wards and have quite a good amount of fun doing that. Got pajamas too, and I have to have a Spriggan hat. If you're a Lala, the Spriggan hat just makes it Lala's like 90 bajillion times more adorable. So, I think what I'm going to do while I wait is do some of my hunting log, because I'm woefully behind on it. So, let's see what I have to complete. Okay, so it says I need a hoglet. That's going to be in the East Shroud, which I've got the Aetheryte set for that. Excuse me. So I can go straight to Hawthorne Hut and skedaddle over to where the piggies are and give them a good killing. Isn't that right, Gimli? Gimli's like, I don't know what you're talking about. You're a crazy woman. "11 minutes. Oof. We might be able to show Sistasha in the video. This is one of the problems of going as a DPS. But I'm too nervous to heal. Might have tanked. Oh well, this is neither here nor there. I don't like tanking either because I get lost, so I'm kind of stuck, okay? Aha! Wait a second. Is this what I needed to kill? Doesn't have the thingy over it. Oh. Okay, so that is... It's a wild hoglet. Is that in the bramble patch? I think it is. Hot dog. Alright. I think that's a level 20. Which, I did get better gear. I went to the smith and I got the ring and the gear from the smith doing those quests. They take forever because the people talk too slow and they talk too much, and I was like, I'm not going to subject these fine and friendly people to the ramblings of one of them when they can listen to my ramblings instead. That's a wild boar. Oh, poo! I know exactly what I'm looking for, and I did go the wrong way. Hehehe, adventure. Okay. I was wrong on both accounts. I know what I'm talking about, okay? most of the time. Actually, I do, but I usually just let Kira take me wherever, and I usually just set my character to just follow him and just kill things as we go. And then I can do my coloring book on my phone. I'm lazy. Alright, so the area we're going to, I believe, is over here. In the green tier area. That must be where the piggies are that we need. Maybe? I don't know anymore. Oh no, not this fate. It's a creepy bug fate. Nope. Yep, there they are. Okay, see, I killed these guys earlier. Oh, you know what? I didn't. They took that out of the MSQ line. So no wonder I didn't have them dead already. That makes sense. Yeah, they shortened MSQ and took some of the quests out. Hey, that works out. And here we have Sistasha. Yay! Winning! But anyway, they took some of the quests out, and so that was one of the quests, was to kill those pigs. And that made it to where, because I didn't kill them there, they were still on my hunting log. And I did not recognize them. Ooh. Ooh, we've got Santa on our team. Let's say hello. Hi there. Alright, friends, let's go. Oh, I hope I put my limit break on here. I did. Okay, we're good. Whew. I'm notorious about that. It is good to make sure to keep disembowel up for the buff. There we go. Wonder if anybody actually looked at the note. Oh, they did look at the note. The red one. Got it. I hate these little things. They're super weak, but there's like a million of them. And I don't have my AoE moves yet. Oh, forgot about this fella. I don't know why tanks nowadays always feel like they have to rush so fast. I do fuss about that a lot. Come on, sir. This especially when you have a healer that you don't know and you don't know how comfortable they are healing when there's a big mob. It's good to know what your healer can handle. And I'd rather not wipe to do that. I used to have like crazy anxiety running in a dungeon. Sometimes you'd be with people who weren't the friendliest, and like I did get on the receiving end of some hateful mess once, but that was just a hateful person in general. They weren't very nice to any of us. But after that I was like really like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. And I avoided like running dungeons for like forever. I would just get on and do faves and do whatever for quite a while. But then you meet, you know, make friends and run things with them, and they know what you can handle and you know the same thing about them. And it does make things better. Unfortunately, my buddies are at work right now, most of them, and it's like, okay, I'll do this on my own, like a big girl. Yeah, it's just normal. Alright, there we go. Yeah, what you think about that? You got stunned. Well, I don't have anything now. Whoops, my bad. Wrong thing. Why not? Why not? Look at this fella go. Ooh, I got a level. Nice. This guy we only have to get to like 50%. And then he's gonna skedaddle. He's like, ooh, and you have to chase him and then fight him again in a minute. Okay, whatever, dude. Alright. I'm gonna be ready to quit leveling my Dark Knight. I'm just not as crazy about that class as I am. Like, I really like Gunbreaker and Warrior. Those are probably my favorite tanking classes. And I'm just down to one last tank to get to 80. And it's the one that I'm not the craziest about. So, I'm like, okay, let's get it done. It's just taking forever. I think I'm about to level 78 or so. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to level next on Sekka. I'm thinking I might do monk. I don't like monk either. I kind of want to get that one out of the way. Get down, Shadow. I can't see. The cat hopped up here. He has wonderful timing. Well, we're just going to have to run back. Okay. I wonder if he remembers that you have to get the key from these guys and take it back to that other door and get the key from the other guy. Honestly, it takes about the same amount of time. Alright. Shadow, you better quit clawing on that couch. Hey, you stop that. Cats these days. They've got like 47 cat towers in this house, and they're gonna scratch on my couch, and I'm like, no, we're not doing that today, sir. Where are you going? Ah, I see what he's doing. He's gonna release the dogs in a second, and we're gonna have to kill the dogs. There they are. No, I want the dog. He's way back here. I like the parrot. That guy's a hopper like I am. They're like totally blind. They act like they didn't see him at all. Yet he was unleashed just to get their attention. Alright, so with this dungeon, like, this particular boss, they'll typically tell you, I'm probably going to get locked out, they're probably going to run off without me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Captain Madison, no, bad things. Anyway, with this particular dungeon, they, oh, they waited. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Anyway, you're supposed to stand on the ripples whenever, like the unnatural ripples over here, when they start bubbling. Because what that means is that it's going to spawn an ad if you don't stand on it. And there's, you know, dungeons later on that have the same mechanic. But typically, no, see, it says bubbles forming on the surface. Typically, no one really does that. It's just easiest and quickest just to burn down the boss. I mean, this is the first dungeon. It's not too awfully hard. I'm going to use the limit break in just a second. We're not going to get that second bar filled by the time. I'm going to use it. Beautiful. And then you kindly thank them for their help. Oh my goodness. And we're done. Oh, commendations. I'm gonna give it to the healer. I always try to give it to the healer. I don't like, unless it's a particularly bad healer. Oh, didn't look at this. Unless it's a particularly bad healer, I won't. I usually give it to the healer because a lot of tanks nowadays just want to run it. It's so fast, and they'll pull massive mobs and really make the healer work very hard. When it's kind of not necessary. You're gonna have to kill them anyway. It's not gonna make it any faster, really. Just doing them in smaller groups. These guys real quick. Oh, yeah. I don't think I have better gear. What? I do. All right, they want me to go to the drowning winch. And turn in my quest. Alright, sorry. I got distracted by my phone. It's the story of my life. We were listening to the new Eminem album. He released it at midnight last night. And I was like, oh, this album's on fire. It's so good. And so I was like, you mean Godzilla? We're like, no. Then when he released it midnight. And they're like, say what? Yes, say what? And it actually, like, we've only listened to a couple of songs at this point. We've been busy. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. But it actually is, it's actually pretty good from what we're hearing so far. And actually one of them already has a music video. We watched that too. I like listening, like, I'm not like crazy about rap or anything like that, but I do like listening to him when I clean. It puts me like some pep in my step, I guess. Hello, sir, with your green hair. That didn't take hardly any time at all. run that. I might be able to have time to run the next one, but I'm not sure. That dungeon just feels long to me. Yes. We've been running the newest dungeon, one of the newest dungeons, on the Shadowbringers most recent patch, Matoya's Relict, and that is a super fun dungeon. We like the bosses are all really fun, and that's one of the things I love about this game. They have such creativity. I don't want to talk to her. Why do you always make me talk to her? Talk to the weird lady. I'd say she'd break my kneecaps, but I'm a Lala. I ain't got no knees. You sweet boy. He's a good dog. He misses his dad. He doesn't want to be here with his stinky old ma. He thinks I'm Dookie. Alright, so let's talk to the matron here. I'm not calling her mother. I'm just not doing that. They just need to stop. Mioni, Mune, Mine, whatever her name is. Another level. Gasp. I'll listen. I'm not a woman. I'm like 8. I'm just a stone cold killer. I don't want to go to Temptara. It takes forever. And got a Cthulhu knockoff. What you doing mess with my phone, puppy? Get out of here. Whatever. Get me out of here. I got things to do. Alright. I'm gonna move this. I'll just be right here for now. Okay, what happened to my thing? It's not popping up what these things do anymore. This one. Let's see if that did it. Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, okay, I can remember what that one did. Alright, so we're going to go to Bent Branch, and then we'll go from there to Temptara. Those skeletons ain't gonna want to mess with me. Alright, so we are going to... I'm gonna roll off on the ditch. Dadgummit, I do this every time. Anywho, we're gonna run off this way. loop-de-loop around. Probably get lost, because I always get lost. But we'll find it eventually. Yeah, they cut out that guy's quest line too. Like, they cut out a lot of stuff in MSQ to shorten A Realm Reborn, and which is it's honestly a good thing, because A Realm Reborn, like, it's good, but boy, it's got a lot of fetch quests. I ain't gonna mess with him. Oh, level 13, eh? They were probably gonna mess with me. Yep, they're gonna mess with me. They're gonna wish they hadn't. Bam. That's what I thought. I don't want to deal with cultists. Like, last time I was in Houston, I'm not even gonna lie, like, we were walking to the mall, and there were all these people, like, standing on, like, the median, and they were all in white robes, and they were passing out flowers and pamphlets, and we were like, oh my god, it's a cult. And we had to go right past them to get to the mall. And, like, they were, like, Heaven's Gate people, but they were, like, Heaven's Gate with, and they were telling us that Jesus was black, and all this weird stuff, like, blended together, and I'm like, I guess y'all got it figured out. That's all I can say. But, like, they were nice. They were a little bit, I didn't want to drink their Kool-Aid. That's all I can say. Okay, we're going to go into Tamtara. I don't know why I came to the FC house. We just got this house with the, whenever they, expanded a number of housing districts, basically, and we got a mansion finally. We'd saved for it, and we're pretty happy with it. I decorated the house and the yard myself, and I'll take you on a little tour while we wait. I just wish they'd let me put more items in the house, because then I could really make it look finished in the way I want it to, but it is what it is. I've seen some people in their mansions, they'll like wall off entire sections of the house and not do anything with it. That way they can focus on smaller parts of the house and really make it, pop. And I keep thinking about doing that, but I don't know. So yeah, it's only like a week until Christmas, so I got this nice cranberry red. And I've got this little kitchen area with this beautiful row servant. I wonder if I have anything to sell. Take my crap. And I got the stained glass. It's just so pretty. I just love this room. I bought these, and actually my boyfriend is in the process of buying me all the real posters. That they're identical. The ones for our house, they're 24 by 36, I think. And I've got all of them except for Realm Reborn. So yeah, I don't have that one, but I've got all three of these. So really nice. Got this room decorated for Christmas. It's like a little living room. We got a little sitting area, presents, and downstairs, whoop, we got like our gold saucer area. We got a lot of people who like going to the gold saucer, so we've got the mini games, and got a stage, and I really love our bar area. It looks pretty good. I think we got taps. Oh yeah. And I think it turned out really well. A little sitting area. It's just a nice area. I like downstairs. I wish I had more to fill this area, but I think it's fine, especially, you know, like we have a get-together and people are mingling and everything. Oh, I love these lamps, and I didn't know what to do with them, so I'm like, I'm just going to put them on display. And I put a couple of shower heads in them. This room has kind of got this, like, abandoned library feel that's, you know, being taken over by nature. I really like it. This room, during Halloween, I turned into, like, I love Hawk Manor, or Hawk Manor. I always call it Hawk Manor. And I turned it into kind of like a Hawk Manor, like, replica, and it was actually really spooky and pretty, and I loved it. I really liked whenever we had the house decorated for Halloween. And our FC is Norse inspired, as you can tell by our tag. So we've got like a little mead hall here, a long table, lots of booze. And this is where Kira and I sit. And sometimes our friends, when they want to sit with us, they're kind of needy, I guess. I don't know. Alright. But yeah, that's our house. I change it pretty frequently. Totally change everything in it. And oh, I forgot I got the clock and it ticks. That's nice. But yeah, we're happy with it. Now, my personal apartment, I actually had an apartment in Shirogane, but I wanted to be close to the FC. So when I noticed that the lot that we purchased was right next door to the apartment complex, I went ahead and I purchased an apartment. I gave myself a challenge to only decorate with oh crap, I've got it locked. Yeah, that's my character, her apartment. Anywho, I made it a challenge to only decorate with items that I can buy off of the NPC that you can put in your apartment. So basically, you know, like nothing fancy or, you know, crazy looking. And I think it turned out really well. I did take some stuff out so I could put the Christmas tree in, and then I took the Christmas tree back out to put in the FC house. And so there's like an empty space there, so I need to fix it. Oh my gosh, this is taking forever. Let's see if I got another hunting log or something to do. That DPS, let me tell you. Oh, cool. I can go to, back to Hawthorne Hut. And I can work on my hunting log a little bit while we wait. If I don't get in the next like couple of minutes, I'm gonna have to pull out, or might have to like pause the video and start another one. Let's see. Doesn't matter. Let's do this. You ain't gonna do nothing to me, son. Come on now. Hunting logs are just really great ways to get easy XP. That's the new mount from the new event. It's pretty freaking cute. I think I got all those guys that I can do. Oh wait, no, this guy. Oh, you slow. Oh, well, he's already dead. You know what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to stop this video and then start another one. That way we have plenty of time to get through. Well, never mind. Y'all, we're going to have to cross our fingers and our toes. Hopefully this does not get past the 1 hour limit. I didn't think we were going to get in. I might need to start making Sayuri a... I'm going to skip this. A tank or something so I can get in on time. Baby Tiger, that's the best name ever. Evident Penniless, they must spend too much time on Mog Station. That's what I do. I spent a lot of money on Mog Station yesterday. A lot of money. I was getting gifts for Kira and for some of our FC friends, and yeah, one thing led to another, and bing bang boom, I spend a lot of money. But it's almost Christmas, and I love doing things like that, and I love making people happy at Christmas. It's just an important thing to me. Like, I don't ever want anything for Christmas for myself, honestly. Like, I think my best gift is, like, seeing how happy people are. And all my friends are like, yes, well, that's good, because you get nothing. And I'm like, okay. I'm kidding. Now we're doing a gift exchange on Christmas. Gonna do some FC events. So I'm probably gonna do those on Secca, but I'll stream on Secca and it'll be fine. So if y'all can see all the cool stuff we're doing. I'm hoping to play some more like hide and seek, and I think we're doing a drawing, like door prizes for minions and for like hairstyles and different crap that we put in the FC chest. And by crap I mean fine items. Why are you going that way? Go this way. Thank you. No, this way. I think they're telling the tank to chill. They're running around. Honestly, it's not bothering me that bad. These dungeons, at this level, you know, these dungeons are like not that big of a deal. If it was something higher level, I think I'd be more upset. Okay. Dude, quit moving. As a tank, it's helpful when they, you know, get the hate and then turn it away from everybody else. And Baby Tiger's moving a little bit too much to be effective at that right now. See, that shouldn't happen. I mean, I've had, whoa, why are we going that way? I've had lots worse happen, honestly. I think probably the worst dungeon I've ever had, I think it was actually in this dungeon. And I was running with, let's see, they're getting us hit because they won't hold still. I was with an Arcanist, and they had their Topaz carbuncle out. And at that time, it was a tanking carbuncle, and our tank, you know, it was a low-level dungeon, was having trouble keeping the hate away from the carbuncle. And our Arcanist was acting as a tank instead of a DPS like they're supposed to. And it caused a lot of problems. They kept running ahead of the tank and trying to tank the dungeon, and kept dying, and our healer had to res them over and over and over. It probably was like 5 or 6 times before we finally just said, don't do it, don't bother. And we had to boot the person, which is not ideal. I don't want to boot anybody. I want people to, you know, get better. It's going this way, I think. Oh, it is this way. They got me all turned around. Anyway, but yeah, we had to boot the person. You want people to learn. You don't want them to, you know, not learn their lesson. But if they won't listen, they won't listen. That being said, there's also a lot of people who will try to tell you how to play when just because you play something differently than they do doesn't mean it's, you know, wrong. And then you tell them to pay my script, and then to politely to F off. That's what I do. Not really. I don't tell them to F off. I just think it. You yet. Okay, he needs to be like where I am right now to get the hate directed away from the party. But this will work too. We just have to make sure we're standing on the other side. I think I didn't really like tanking until I started playing Gunbreaker, and boy, I love Gunbreaker. That's such a fun class. Plus, it makes me feel like Squall, and that's totally cool. Come on, sir. But anyway, that class is super fun. I do recommend you try it. I also like Warrior. I like Paladin as well, but I feel like the damage that Gunbreaker and Warrior do are just so fun. I think probably my second worst dungeon, probably my second, third, and fourth were all in the same dungeon. It's the reason I hate that dungeon, and that's the 1,000 Maws of Totorak. Oh my lord. Like, Murphy's Law goes into effect anytime I'm in that dungeon. But, with that, we had a tank, and, they couldn't get hate. They wouldn't turn on their tank stance. They kept going up to the mobs and then running away. And, it was just a mess. And they wiped. We wiped a few times. And the healer just finally said, screw it, and left. And the tank continued to try to pull things after the healer left and wiped again. And long story short, I tanked the first boss as a, or it might have been the second boss, as a Dragoon. And the healer left and the other DPS left. It was just me and the horrible tank. Tank was dead, and we ended up getting a veteran DPS and a veteran healer, and we managed to get through it. Oh my god, that was horrible too. It wasn't as bad as the Arcanist, though. That was a nightmare. Oh, I haven't been looking at these. Alright. I probably shouldn't pass on that, but I don't care at this point. I just want out of here. I might see whenever I get to Copper Bell if I can get some buddies to run it with me. Ooh, a level! Alright, Karen. Sorry, I had to. Ooh, Karen's lovely. It's a lovely weapon, dear. Watch her say, it's not Karen, it's Karen. And I'd be like, oops. With an attitude like that, it's more like Karen. That whole Karen meme thing. I've got a friend named Karen, and she doesn't care for it. She is a lovely lady. Quite fun. Definitely not a Karen type, though. I will say that. Oh, you know what? I've got that same outfit on Sekka. I've got the one for healing and for casting. Nice! That's a... Okay, yeah, we can do that. But, it should be, like, that we get our limit break back by the time we get close to it enough on the last boss, I hope. Not that it really matters. The last boss isn't really anything to worry about. Use a little Cthulhu knockoff. don't think baby tiger's learning about being still. I got it. It's because he's a baby. He doesn't know these things yet. He's learning. I don't think. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Dadgummit. Oh well. Hello, sir. Time for a butt kicking. Quit moving, dude. I feel like we're being... Oh, we gotta kill these imps here. I feel like we're being, like, trolled or something. I don't know. Usually people are quicker to listen. If you're watching this baby tiger, quit moving. Be still. Pick a spot, not facing the group, and be still so we can kill things. Thank you from your friendly melee DPS. I think one of my most embarrassing moments came from this dungeon, actually. What's wrong thing? I was running as a rogue, and I accidentally hit the limit break on a minor boss in this dungeon, thinking it was the assassinate button, because to me they kind of look a little bit alike, or at least in the heat of the moment they did. And I hit the limit break, and they were like, "Good job," and I'm like, I'm sorry. And they're like, "Well, someone's not getting the commendation." I'm like, "Ha! Joke's on you. I'm melee. I wouldn't get it anyway." Butt munches. But, yeah, it is what it is. That wasn't the best run, but it wasn't the worst. Bye, Cthulhu wannabe. Oh, I didn't mean to say thank you to you, baby tiger. You made things very difficult, and you're not getting a commendation from me. You need to learn things. Oof. Alright, guys. I am probably right at about an hour, and that's as long as I can do on my PlayStation. So, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I will turn this quest in, pick up the next one. And I'll probably see y'all next when I run Copperbell Mines. So y'all have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye!